yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we spliffed him, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck it, Bob, if you ain't bobbing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Ah, get him, bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. Ha, I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make 'em out. Promise the heater gon' make 'em out. OD niggas know me. I just move along with the hand I throw.
Hey everybody, how are you? Hi Manita, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry guys, technical difficulties, right? Like always. So let's say hello. What are you laughing at? The hell? My eyes are watering.
No technical difficulties.
It's always, right? It's like it's not my stream without some bullshit. All right. So let me oh my God, Lord have mercy. It's these damn brushes, they in my way. Hey everybody, sorry my camera's fucked up. Hi everybody, how are you? Sorry, hair in my mouth. Call the sheriff. Sorry.
You're a mess over there.
Fucking hair in my mouth. That shit was disgusting. All right, let's say hello. Let's do the roll call. Hey, Wanda, how are you? Oh, shit, my eyes starting this bullshnizzle. Hey, Manita, how are you? Hey, Kirsten and Zay Mama. Hey, my Vera, how are you? Sure, whatever. Sorry, guys. Grace Case, my girl. Hey, Sweetie. All right, guys, sorry, gotta go a little closer because, a bitch can't see. Hey, Sassy, my sweetie, sassy girl. Hey, Miranda, I hope you're feeling okay. You're doing okay. Hey, happy being me, my girl. Let's see. Hey, my Megs. Hey, Mama, how you feeling? I hope you and the family are starting to feel a little better. I did get those COVID tests for you, Mama, so I'm going to see if I can mail them out. I got to mail them out to you. I'm not sure if you got any, but I at least got 2 for the nenas, so at least you can have some home tests to take for the nenas. So I did get them for you. Okay? Just wanted to tell you that. All right, let's see who else. Hey, Angela Barnett. How are you, sweetie pie? Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. And this shit just jumped on me, so I hope I didn't miss anybody. I don't think I did. If I did, you already know. I'm a hot ass mess, and I'm blind as fuck. So, all right. That'll be my excuse. And my eyes are watering. So, yay me. So, hi, everybody. Happy Father's Day. If there's any men in the bushes, maybe. Okay. Well, anybody, listen, doesn't have to be men. Happy Father's Day, right? To any and all dads, fathers. I made sure I called my dad. It was so funny because my dad never answers the phone, and I already knew that. And so I got a new number. So I was like, calling my dad. No answer, no answer. I text him, hey, Dad, it's Cindy. Enter your phone. I call him again, no answer. I'm like, I'm going to do what I should have did from the beginning. Just call my mother, stepmother, mother. I'm going to call my mother. I call her. She's like, and I hear her screaming at my dad. I told you to answer your phone. It's Cindy. It's fucking Father's Day. I'm like, Ma, it's okay. Don't scream at him. It's Father's Day. No, I fucking told him. I told him it's Father's Day. And she starts screaming at my father. And he gets on the phone and he's like, I don't answer because all these damn telemarketers. I'm like, Dad, doesn't your phone say spam likely? Like, and then he looks,
mine does.
So then he stops and he asks, and I just tell him, I said, Dad, doesn't your phone say spam likely? He goes, Ma, what's that thing when your phone tells you when people call and she's like, spam likely. I'm like, Dad, I just said spam likely. That's what I just said to you, Dad. He starts cracking up. I'm like, yeah, and you know, people always call me about my car insurance, and I don't got a car. He starts laughing. Well, next time, tell them to buy you a fucking car, my dad says. I'm like, yeah, okay. So we had a nice conversation with my dad this morning. I did want to go see my dad today, but I didn't. I'm going to go see my dad either Wednesday or Thursday, and I'll be going live from there so you guys can see my handsome viejito. You know, I was telling JayJay
Yay.
earlier, I'm reluctant to go on a live. Like I'm not going to be interviewing my dad or anything. You know, you just get to see my little viejito. I didn't really want to put my dad on YouTube, but he will not be on YouTube. Like he won't be doing an interview. He's not going to go and make a channel. So my
Nobody
father's
better
still going
do
to be off
nothing.
limits. Like
Nobody
don't
better
play
do
with him.
nothing. Exactly. Nobody better. You know,
Right.
Jules
Don't
is
play with
still
him.
bugging me to come on for the
For the
diabetes talk,
diabetes.
and she's
Yeah.
like, I don't care what they got to say. Let them say it
Right.
to me. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, no,
He
because
doesn't
then I will
care.
have,
He doesn't
I
care.
will I'll lose my mind if someone pops off
Yeah.
on her. So
And we already know
yeah.
there's a few aching for us. But never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Motherfuckers. Anyway, okay. So I hope you guys are all doing well today. I know that some people wanted some fun streams, right? And I get that. We are going to get back to the fun streams, but me and JayJay just felt like there's just some stuff that we just want to get off our chest.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to come here and get shit off your chest. And
Well,
so
it's
that's what we're
still
going
going
to
to
do.
be fun. We'll be
Yeah.
getting shit off our chest in our way, which
Yes.
we usually laugh at anyway.
Yep. Oh, so wait. Sorry. I got to put some, my lips feel like, you know how I feel about my lips feeling like butt cracks. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I can't have that. No.
Gotta gloss them up a little bit. You know, I don't like no butt crack lips. So
Right.
like Meg would say, you know, she gotta wax her butt crack. I gotta wax mine too. So I wanted to say first and foremost, last time we came here, I spoke about a creator, Just Jules, and so I wanted to publicly apologize to Just Jules. I did privately DM her and apologize for having been petty. I didn't, and I feel bad because I apologized to her. I saw when she was getting all this hate, I did see her in her comment section, all the hate she was getting. And I mentioned it in the live before last. I did mention it because I saw the hate and it was really bad. It was nasty. It was unwarranted. She didn't deserve it. So I was worried because she did leave for a weekend or 2 days. She was gone off the internet. And I was worried about her. So I did comment in her comment section that I hoped she was okay. And I DM'd her privately and I apologized to her for having been petty. And I told her that I hope that she's okay. And just like I had told the other people that were listed in that post, it was not their fault. What another grown person does. So I went into her chat yesterday morning, recently, and I said, I'm glad that you're back. And the way that she greeted me and the things that she said made me feel even worse because she said that she was actually subscribed to my channel. She, knew, selfies with JayJay. She said she would watch my Get Ready With Me's. And then one day she realized that I didn't like her. And she was like, oh, she doesn't. And the way she said it, just like, it was so sincere. It wasn't like, you know how some people say stuff and it's manipulation, but the way she said it, it was so sincere. Like she was genuinely hurt. Like she doesn't like me. And it broke my heart because I had misjudged her. Everybody can do things that we don't agree with, right? And it doesn't make them bad people. There's times that I come here and I say stuff and I know people have unsubscribed from one live. Watching me one live, they're like, oh no, I don't like her. They unsubscribe, which is their right. But I think in all fairness, it takes more than that to get to know somebody because somebody may be having a bad day, an off day, not to excuse nasty stuff coming out of my mouth, not to excuse that. But you can't gauge somebody in one live, I don't think, or even in a couple of lives. So
No.
and anybody, they, you know, everybody here is entitled to their opinion. I'm not trying to sway anybody else's opinion. I'm just telling you how I feel. And I wanted to publicly apologize to her on my channel, because I'm not gonna apologize to her in a DM and then be in her chat and then on my channel portraying other. That's not me. Y'all know that's one thing. I'm not a fraud. I'm not gonna pretend to fuck with you, or sorry, let me try to stop cursing. I'm not gonna pretend to support you. I would never apologize to somebody if I didn't genuinely mean it. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna apologize to you to save face. If I apologize to you, it's because I sincerely thought about it and I mean it. So I just wanted to say that, you know,
Well,
to her.
and that goes along with the you know, it just goes to show you that even though we say, you know, make sure that you know all sides to the story, that even we get it wrong.
Yes,
A
true.
lot, you
We
know,
do.
we'll
We're
be like,
human. Yeah,
whoa, holy
we get
hell,
it
did I
wrong.
have
Yes,
that completely wrong, you know? But
yes,
it's
yes.
important to apologize to the person. So I apologize to Just Jules. I don't think I've ever said anything. I
No,
pretty
you
much
haven't.
kept
It was me.
everything
It
to
was my
myself,
dumbass.
but I still, you know, I would watch her channel and I would try to figure things out, but it just seemed like that whole sector is just such a mess. You don't know who's telling
It's
the truth about
complicated. It's
what,
complicated.
and it's extremely complicated. And then you're dealing with people who are very reactive. It seems
Yes.
like that sector is very reactive. Like there's no taking their time with,
Excuse
okay,
me.
how am I going to address this? It's just
Right.
boom, let me hit that live button. I'm gonna say everything I want to say. And some people have been caught in big ass lies. So it's
Yes.
very it's
Yes.
important to, you know, if you get it wrong, make it right. So yeah,
Hi,
I
handsome
wanted to.
Squidward. Hi, J Fid. Hey, Mama T. How are you? And you didn't miss. We just started, handsome Squidward.
Yeah.
I apologized to Just Jules. I apologized on my platform because I did apologize to her privately, but I wanted to apologize on my platform because I did misjudge her and I was harsh. I mean, not really here. I never really came here and dogged her, but you know, I made fun of squirrels and stuff. I was petty. I was petty. I said some petty shit. I
You made
did.
fun
I
of
did.
squirrel.
You know, I did. And so I don't want to hurt people. I really don't. Especially people that say that they struggle with mental health issues, and I don't want to do that. I'm not here to hurt people's hearts, especially people that don't deserve it. You know what I mean? So that's just where
Right.
I'm at with it. Um I see a person that is mistrusting of people, a person that has been hurt and effed over many times, and once again I feel like she was effed over again, and I never want to be one of those people to add to that. And I kind of think she's funny. She's funny. She's quirky. I like people that are quirky
Yeah.
and funny and
Yeah,
different.
and you know
You know?
what Jules has been going through recently, it I can see me and you when we were in that situation, and it was like what we're going to talk about today. It's the either you go along to get along, or
Right.
you know, basically we are going to trash you, we're going to make you
Yes.
seem like the worst person in the world.
Yes.
It's either you are with us or you are a complete
Against
enemy.
us.
And
Yep.
it is sickening, and we've seen it, we've been in it.
Yes.
So we are not talking like as if we're just people watching players. No,
No.
we've been on the inside. And you
Yes.
know, we're going to talk a little bit about that, because the whole
Yep.
group think and the
Yep.
whole mob mentality, like, now listen, we're not saying it's a cult or it's a mob, but it's
No.
very cult like mentality, like a
It is.
clique.
It
But
is.
a clique for, like, as if there's a queen or a king bee, and then everybody else needs to just surround that person
And fall in
and
line.
and fall in line and protect that person at
Yep.
all costs. Well,
Yep.
someone like me, you know, from what I've seen of someone like Jules, says, wait a minute, I'm my own person. And if I don't feel like going along with this bullshit, I'm not going to.
That's right.
And then it's like a swarm of hornets coming after
Yep.
you. and
Yep.
it sucks, but it's what
Yep.
happens.
And
So
so on that note, I wanted to say, Dina Danzig, I support you, Dina.
yeah.
And
Hmm.
I love Dina. Like, I support her wholeheartedly. I haven't been on Twitter. Like I told you guys, I don't go on Twitter. I think I went on Twitter because I got a notification on my phone about somebody. So I went and I liked their post, I think. And then I, shared this stream. That was it. I did hear about Dina leaving Twitter. I saw her community post. I still
Yeah.
haven't watched her video because I was having a lot of technical difficulties today with my internet and stuff. But anyway, okay. But I will go watch it and I will comment and I will share it on my community post. She needs support. She
Yes.
is dealing with people trying to force her to pick a side and all of this stuff, and I just don't think it's right. It's gotten out of hand everywhere here, where people are trying to force people to get involved in stuff when they're trying not to. Dina's always stayed out of stuff and always tried to make everybody look outside of themselves and outside of any situation that they may be in and see the bigger picture. And I think that she should be commended for that. She shouldn't be condemned for that. So I want her to know that we support her 1000%, always,
Oh
always,
yeah,
always.
absolutely. I always look forward to her tweets, which if you're on Twitter, you would see that a lot of her tweets, either they were very logical or she was talking about the animals. And I loved
Yes,
both of those tweets. And if
yes,
she
yep.
got involved in anything, I'd be like, how can anybody see things any differently than what Dina's saying? Because like I said, it was very logical. Like,
I
hello,
agree. Oh,
you know,
sorry.
what the hell?
Listen, I just dropped my damn fan. Sorry. Continue, JJ. I'm listening.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
pick it up.
All right. Yeah, you get your fan together. Okay. Yeah. No, we love Dina. She is always welcome here,
Yep,
and we
yep.
always want to bring. We're crazy. We know that, me and Cindy. We got our own way of talking about things, and we know that we can be goofy and stuff. But
Yes,
she's
ma'am.
always welcome here,
Yes,
for
she
goofy
is.
chats or whatever. We try to make it fun so it's not so serious, just coming on and bitching at someone.
You
We
know,
talk about things that we see and we talk about things that we've been involved in. And I didn't know Dina until maybe a few months ago.
yeah.
And I can't believe I didn't know who she was. And she was
I
in
know.
the
I can't believe it
community.
either, girl. What the
I
hell?
know she was in the community just as long as I was, like
She has been. Yep.
early 2019. So I
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
know how we didn't cross paths, but ever since, and I was looking at her channel, I'm like, this is so fun. She makes a ton
Yeah,
of
she
sense.
does yoga. She loves yoga.
Yeah.
She's like so holistic and just
Hmm.
amazing. Amazing. I remember back in 2 years ago when she used to do her yoga post on Twitter. I used to love them. I was like, damn it, girl, are you so damn flexible? The hell? It was hating. I
Yeah.
was hating. But yeah, it just
So,
makes
I
me
mean,
sad.
it sucks. It sucks. And she's done with, she doesn't know what she's going to do with her YouTube channel. If she's just going to do content for like the dollar a month talking about her dogs and things, or if she's going to make
Yes,
another
I'm gonna join
channel for
that.
that.
I'm
But
gonna join that because I
yeah,
have to
I
see her
definitely
content.
will too. I
Yeah.
definitely will too, because I want to see her
Mm-hmm.
content. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, so we love you, Dina. You're always welcome here. Always.
We love
We won't let
you.
nobody mess with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, BB loves honey tea. My girl. Hey, just Brit. Nice to see you, mama. And it's true. It's people are being terrible. People are being terrible overall. Like we've seen it everywhere. That's why me and JJ decided to talk about this today because it's been grinding my freaking gears, man. Like I've been
Yeah.
pissed off. And I go, me and JJ go into so many communities. Like, all of us do, right? There must be all types of genres that you watch on YouTube. You know what I mean? I watch makeup, I watch nature, I watch sharks. If you were to see my list, you would be like, what the actual fuck, Cindy? Like, I am everywhere. I watch all different types of things, the same way I listen to all different types of music. I will never be in one set place where people would stereotype and think that that's where they would see me. They would be shocked. to know where I actually go and the videos I enjoy. You know what I mean? And I think that that's important to get a broader perspective of YouTube on a whole. And when I tell you it's happening everywhere, it's happening everywhere. It's happening everywhere. People have lost their ever-loving minds, man. They have. Hi, Glitter and Rainbows. I agree. Dina is an amazing person and a wise soul. She is. She is. And they're trying to dampen her spirit. And that makes me sad. Because, you know, they want to... If we allow the people that are rational and open-minded and kind to be run off of YouTube, what are we left with? You know what I mean? Like, no way. No way. It's fucked up. And we need more safe spaces for people. And that's why I'm saying here will always be a safe space. I know that I have a few people blocked, and yes, they will remain blocked. You know, but this is not a channel like my block list. I do not have 40 people blocked. I swear to God, I have like 8. And that's a lot. And most of those are those trolls, those fucking trolls that come in. I heard somebody the other day had like 96 people on her block list. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
like,
crazy.
Block everybody, you know?
Damn.
Like, so I don't have that kind of list because I'm not gonna block you for having an opinion. If you come in and you doxing somebody, if you've been coming at me for 4 years, you're blocked. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to tolerate the bullshit. But I want people to have a safe space here and to be able to share their opinion as long as it's done with respect. But there's a lot of cult-like mentalities here on YouTube. A lot of people will come online. They'll come on a live stream, or they'll make a video and they'll proclaim they don't want you to pick sides. I don't want people to pick sides. I would never tell people where to go. And they'll see somebody that comes into their chat and into somebody else's chat that they don't like, and they're DMing them off the hook. Why are you in their chat? But so that shit like that is fake and phony. Somebody got called out yesterday for doing that. A woman was showing support in a chat, and she was getting DMs from another creator ripping her to shreds for being in that chat. That I've been saying it for months. That's entitled. That's entitled attitudes. And me and JayJay also have been hearing people saying, oh, they're stealing my subscribers. First of all, these are human beings. What are you talking about? They are not your subscribers. Like, what? Like, you joined YouTube and you brought them along with you. Like, yeah, no, they belong to me. They came with me.
Yeah,
no,
see, that's the problem. That's the problem. We have to remember that we are individual beings and that nobody owns us. My husband doesn't own me. Nobody tells me where to go. Nobody tells me. So if my husband doesn't tell me where to go and what to do and what to say, I sure the fuck ain't gonna let somebody on the internet tell me where to go, what to say, and what to do. However, what I will say is that I've fallen into that trap, and it happens under the guise of being a supportive friend, and it happens before you even realize it's happening. Like it's like whiplash. It's like, wait a minute, now I all of a sudden don't have control of what I can say, what I could do, where I could go, anything, because you are like now a representative, basically like a part of one creator. So everything you do has to be protecting the king or the queen. No.
Nope.
No.
Not I said the cat. Not I said the cat.
If you are being told that, that is a sure sign, and especially when you feel it in your gut that something isn't right. Like, wait a minute, would I really be thinking this way if it wasn't for trying to protect this one person who doesn't want to be seen as something that they probably are? Notice I didn't say aren't, but probably are that way, but don't want people to realize it. And you have this little group that is basically like a bubble for you that goes out. Don't allow yourself, to be used in that way. At some point, like I did, I had to say, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, I never allowed any shit like this in my life. Oh, hell
I
no.
know.
I'm like,
I
I'd
know.
rather be alone than
Me
be
too.
a part of something that I don't agree with and that doesn't
Yes.
let me be who I am. So,
Exactly.
if you're not allowed to be who you are, those are not real friends,
No.
and I can't even believe that I have to say that to adults because they're probably like, yeah, JJ, duh, like I'm being a mother right now to the internet. But I'm
No.
telling you, it happens
It
because
happens.
it happened to me.
Me
And I
too.
never would have thought. I have a pretty strong personality, and I never would have thought. But I thought, like I said, under the guise of being a good friend and trying to lend protection to a friend who I thought was a good person. But when you start to see that mask slip a little bit, it ends up where you start to make some excuses and you start to say, well, you know what? I love my friends. And this is true because this is the way I feel with my
Yep.
real life friends. I love them for their good and their bad. I take it all because they're humans, they're my friends. But don't let, people make you something you aren't. If you
Yeah.
don't feel good about it, I don't care. I don't need to be in a clique or a group. I said, you know what? F this. I don't
Yep.
care. I don't care if nobody likes me on the internet. And
Yep.
Cindy came along with me. She's like, nope,
Yes,
F this.
ma'am. Like the little dog wagging her tail. Don't leave me, JJ. I was right there. I'm your fuck. I'm your fuck. That's my girl. For
You
real.
you definitely were not. You were like 2 seconds behind me. Like, all right, bye.
I was like, peace, bitches. I'm out.
Peace out.
Fuck that. But that's what
Yeah,
we're
I'm over
saying.
here
Like,
preaching, right? Like I'm on my soapbox. Now listen here, kids. Don't do this, don't do that. But I
right
mean,
with
it's
your
true,
ruler. With your ruler. Like,
right? Like, but it is true. And I'm
it's
saying this
true.
because I consider myself anyway to be a strong person. And I say what I think and I say how I feel. I'm
Yep.
not real good with getting close to people that I don't know well. Like, I'm not going to sit here and love bomb people that I don't frequently see and care for. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I am very, like, reserved that way. So for
Yeah.
it to have happened and for me to have found myself in that, it was like embarrassing to me. I was like, what the fuck? I would have never thought. I would have never thought that would have happened, but it does.
Yeah. It
It
does
happens.
happen. It does. Hi,
Yeah.
Irish Jazz. Hi, beautiful. And you know what? This is why we wanted to do a live talking about the warning signs, because by the time you realize it, you're already so engulfed in it. And then you've met people, you've formed
Yeah.
relationships with people. And it
Mm-hmm.
seems like, okay, these are my friends. I got to accept the good with the bad. And that's true, right? Friendships are not, we're not going to always agree with our friends. We're not going to always see it the same way. But the red flags come into play when your gut is like, we won't, we won't, we won't.
Yeah.
Bitch, warning, this is not normal shit. This is not okay. And when you keep pushing your gut feeling to the side, brushing it off, like, no, this is my friend, this is my friend.
Right.
That
And
is something you have to take a look at.
we
Well,
saw
mama,
that happen with Just Jules recently.
yes.
They wanted her. She
Yep.
thought she had good friends from what I've seen of it. Now, hopefully, if I got something wrong, please chat, tell me, I'll correct it. But from what
Right.
I've seen of it, it was like she thought she had this group of friends. It was all surrounding the King John Yates. And they
You mean
would
the
all
jester, the
decide,
jester John Means, but yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
they would all decide if they were going to act one way, if they were going to speak on something, if they were going to talk about whoever they were going to talk about, if they're not going
Right.
to, like, if they're going to ignore somebody, if they,
Yep.
all those things. And when Jules decided, like, no, wait a minute, I'm my own person, I'm going to speak about that because I think it's important, they
Yep.
kind of all turned on her and
Yep.
called her a liability.
Yep.
What the fuck?
But
Like,
you know
how
when
is
I
that
think that
your
happened,
friend?
JJ? When that night that Penelope, when it came out, remember that Penelope had contacted the family and
Yeah.
Jim Jules. Oh my God, I miss my Jim Jules. Sorry. I have her on my mind.
Been
I've
so
been thinking
busy.
about her.
Yep.
When Just Jules had the nerve to question it on a live and said, Yeah, but where did Penelope get that information from? Where did
Yep.
Penelope get the information to contact the family? Once that question was asked, it was like, oh, you dare? You dare? You know what I mean? It was
Right.
like, that's it. You went against the fucking jester of YouTube. That can't happen. And I think that that's where the seed of betrayal like started. Like, okay, she's thinking for herself too much. And guys, it sounds ridiculous, I know, but please believe that this happens. This
Yeah, it
happens.
does.
It,
We
it
just saw
begins
it
to be
happen.
group think. Yes, she said herself where they had made arrangements or agreements, and she would come in and they'd be like, okay, Jules, we all agreed to not speak about this. And she said, what the fuck? I agreed to it, even though I hadn't been there when the initial agreement was made, and I still found myself agreeing to it. And that
Yeah.
happens, guys,
Mm-hmm.
because I can tell you that happened to me many times.
Me too.
Many times. Cindy, you're not supposed to do this. What do you mean you're saying this and you're doing this? And I would be like, okay, sorry,
Yep.
okay.
Or you're on someone's shit list because you happen to be in another creator's chat during that creator, during the king or queens when they're live. God forbid you bounce from chat to chat. No, because you need to give 100% of your attention to the king or the queen. Like,
Yeah,
what? Like,
nah,
what if I'm bored by the king or the queen's topic? What
right,
if I'm bored? I need to
right,
stay there anyway.
right.
But trust me, I did a few times. I did more than a few times.
Yeah,
So, I mean, that's just the way that it is. And I hope that people, take it to heart and understand that it does happen. And if you're feeling that way, it's not normal for people to scheme and plot and talk about. It's normal to vent. I understand that. But if you're afraid to say shit like in public, like anything I'll say behind the scenes, I will say it on here. I restrain myself for the sake of not being canceled at least 50 times a day to only once a day.
right.
But still, like, I
Excuse
don't
me.
care. Like, somebody could take a look at the Discord that I'm in. Go ahead. Please go ahead, release the Discord I'm in, because there's
Yep.
nothing in there that I wouldn't say.
Nope.
So, if
Nothing.
somebody is very scared that their Discord
Yep.
is going to get out,
Yep.
there's something they're trying to cover up, and that's not good.
Exactly. And we just want people to be able to think for themselves, okay? Nobody
Yeah.
here owns anybody. Hey, the Amber Channel. Hey, Susan
Hey,
Dawson.
Amber.
Hey, Jean Wilson. How are you guys?
Susan. Oh,
Um,
Jean's in here too. Oh, hey,
yeah,
Jean.
hi, beautiful. We want you all to be able to think for yourselves, because we're speaking from experience, guys. We're not up here
Mm-hmm.
saying that we haven't been a part of it. And Sassy, I know you've said that you were a fan of John Yates and he expected her to pick him over her friends because she was
That's
his member.
ridiculous.
And again, guys, being someone's member, right? Being a member, being a sub, that is a privilege that content creators get. It is not a right. That doesn't come with YouTube. You understand? That is a privilege that we're given when we work hard or people like us or whatever. Having members is not a given. That is a privilege, and so many people get it messed up and think that they are owed something. And it seems like the more subs they get, the more entitled they become. And there's a lot of people that are still down to earth and will not change. And those are the people that I respect and I'll always follow and fuck with. And
Yeah.
sometimes you follow people and you realize it's a mistake and you're like, okay, I made a mistake. The same way people feel that way about me. And
I
people are
mean,
entitled to their feelings, you know?
the absolute balls to think that you have authority over another human being that isn't your child underage
Yeah,
is amazing to me.
yes.
Like, you
It's crazy.
can't go into so-and-so's. And the worst part of it is that that person is not the one seeing you. It is other people, the other minions, that are going and telling that person,
Yep,
did you know that JayJay was in so-and-so's chat?
yep,
Oh my
yep,
God. Oh my God.
yep,
I don't care. I'm going to go in whatever chat I want.
yep.
And you guys should too. And if
And
they try,
yes,
see, to me, if you're going to make me pick a side, you chose
you
for me.
chose it for me. You chose it for
Yep.
me.
Sorry.
We did say names, Sofas. We did say names. We said
Yeah,
John
we
Yates.
just
We were
did.
talking about John Yates.
Yeah,
And we were
John
talking
Yates,
about
Just
Just Jules
Jules.
earlier.
Yep.
That's what we were talking about.
Hmm.
So we did say names. So,
Yeah,
hey, Miss
that's why we're talking
Cassandra,
about it.
how are you, my naughty girl? So, okay, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Well, there's a few things, but yeah, we'll get back to John Yates because that's a whole fucking thing in itself. let me talk a little bit about this. Okay, you guys already know I've shared it a few times how I feel about Jem Bailey, right? Um, not a fan. Not a fan. She was disrespectful to JayJay. And it wasn't just she disagreed with JayJay, she was crazy out of order. And I've
I never even
seen
talked to the woman before. She was
exactly,
nuts. I'm like, is this
exactly.
person stable? I don't think they
She's
are
out of
stable.
order. And I've been watching her. She plays all sides, man. She plays all sides and she seems to make things worse, right? Siwa Moon, okay, she went and was talking crap about Siwa Moon's child. Now, if you don't know who Jen Bailey is, she's a woman that is always saying people talk about her kids, people come after her parenting, people talk about her deceased mother, which I would never do. That you already know I lost my mother. But one thing I don't do is I don't come here and let me try to word this carefully. Okay. You guys know I'm still grieving my mother. I understand that any loss of a loved one, you're going to grieve for the rest of your life. I would never tell somebody how to grieve,
Yeah.
but I would also never come and put any of that on anyone else on the internet. I would never come here and manipulate people to give me a pass on something I've said because I'm still grieving. Like, leave me alone. I'm grieving. That's kind of gross because if you want to be left alone, then leave people alone. She came after Siwa Moon's son. She made some statements about her parenting. This from a woman that hates her parenting question, right? I have a lot of issues with this woman, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't know her. Okay, I know what I've seen. I don't like. She's been going on live stream after live stream after live stream talking about people and going in on people. And last night, Siwa Moon gave it to her. You were asking, she was asking for it, asking for it, asking for it, talking about Siwa Moon's children, talking about Siwa Moon's son, made inferences that, you know, some people may know Siwa Moon's son lost his best friend tragically. And the family of the boy was contacted. There was a lot of confusion and all this stuff. And so Jen Bailey said that the family had contacted her. It was back when all this confusion had happened. Anyway, she was on a live, like holding it over Siwa's head. Like, I have this in, like she had bombs to drop, right? And she's
Yeah.
like holding it and then playing this game with like, oh, I'm gonna she was just stalling. And people are like, okay, like what do you have to say? You know, these text messages that are nuclear bombs. And what she dropped was like, that's it? That's what you have to say? But what was more yeah, it was like wah, 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 like that corny shit. But what was
We don't need noises. We got
we
you
don't need a
noises.
I don't need a machine. I do it myself. I told the Amber channel I'm a beatbox for it one day. Anyway, okay. But she made inferences that Siwa Moon's son was in an intimate relationship with his best friend, which is who is none of your business. First of all, if that is their sexuality, it's none of your freaking business to be talking about somebody else's child. Second of all, you don't know for just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Let me chill because I'm trying not to curse. But just the things that were said, if you don't want people talking about your children, please do not talk about other people's children. You cannot say don't talk about my mother when you talk about people's mothers. You cannot say don't talk about your parenting when she went up on Siwa's last night and called her a shitty mom and all this stuff and talked about her parenting with her son, but yet she spat. Oh, I can't say that word. Sorry. She flips out if you say something about her parenting. Like the freaking double standards, like, you know, don't do it to me, but I could do it to you. And then she did a live in the middle of the night. I couldn't sleep. You guys know I have insomnia. I ran out of my melatonin, so a bitch is having a hard time sleeping. But so I was up like at 4 something in the morning, and I saw she was live, and it was this. Siwa, stop it. People go tell her to stop picking on me. I'm like, what? Weren't you just on her live calling her all kinds of bitches, telling her she's a terrible mother? Like, what? But now you're crying that it's Father's Day. Like, it's Father's Day. What? It's Father's Day for other people too. It's not just for you. There's other people that have lost. I'm sorry.
She's not even a father. I'm confused.
I'm sorry.
She's not a father. So how does
No.
that really affect
And
her?
I understand that she lost her father, but there's many
So
other
did
people that
I.
have lost their father. Right. We were talking about that.
That
Like,
doesn't give you the right to run
it's
off the mouth
ridiculous. It's
and then
ridiculous, man.
cry, you know, like use Father's Day as a shield or any of those other things. I lost a parent too, my dad. So I'm not like up here, oh my God, can you believe that Jen Bailey was being a complete bitch to me on Siwa Moon, who was also being a complete bitch to me's panel? Because I don't like none of them. I'll be honest. I don't like none of them. I only went to Siwa and I went very, I went calmly. I just thought I could have a conversation with her because something was done on her panel. My picture was shown. It was very inappropriate, and I wanted her to cut it out of the video, which she said she would do. However, then apparently said, oh, no, I can't do it, so it's staying up, you know, because money is more important than worrying about a man harassing a woman, which she says she doesn't stand for, you know, so it was total hypocrisy. So I went up on her panel to ask her to do that. Jen Bailey, who I've never had a conversation with in my life, was like a fucking bulldog coming at me from the side. Shut the fuck up. Like, bitch, what are you talking about? Why are you looking to fight? Like, I'm just here to ask her calmly. Like, what is your issue? Like, she's not okay up there, okay? And I'm not talking, and I'm not harboring on mental illness, because everybody has something, right? We all have something that we're dealing with. We all have, and some of us have mental illness, and we have a ton of shit that we're dealing with in real life stuff that impacts the way that we behave. But as an adult, as mature adults, we have to put that in check. We cannot come at everybody that we don't even know and be like, fuck you, you fucking bitch. What do you want? Rah, rah, rah. Right. I mean, it was insane. I'm like, all right, I'm dipping out. Bye. Just left. But, you know, and it told me who Siwa is. Somebody who fakely, she's fake. I'm sorry. If you are not for men harassing women, you would have heard me out, because you knew exactly what I was talking about. And then you had Jen being her best friend, but now they're flip-flopping, and now they hate each other and talking about each other, and Siwa can't talk about her because it's Father's Day, because Jen lost her father. What?
But Jen came at her hard. When Siwa defended Jen OD. When nobody else messed with Jen, Siwa did. And the way she did Siwa was grimy, in my opinion. It was grimy, it was dirty, and it's not okay. No, bro. I'm live.
Let me just say, you know, this is nothing towards any parent that has passed. Like I said, I lost my dad tragically at only 59. He was only 59. So it's heartbreaking, and I understand the pain that people go through when they lose a parent. It's awful, and you never truly get over it. But it will never excuse bad behavior and treating other people like shit. Like, that's not an excuse. At some point, you have to tell yourself, all right, this isn't okay anymore. And I either need to get the help that I need, or I need to stay in my house and never talk to anybody else again. Because nobody should have to put up with your shit. Nobody. Otherwise, expect to get it back.
Yes. Hi, Skippy, my sweetie. Miss Cassandra. Listen, Linda. I'm not even going to look at your comments. I can't with Miss Cassandra.
I know, right? Miss Cassandra, I'm telling you what, I want to live her life.
I'm telling you, just for
Constantly
one
having
day.
her toes curled, right?
For
She's
real,
always...
damn it. Just for one day, Miss Cassandra. One day. See my little frog? One day. Because my lips are not moving again with my damn words. Might as well have the fucking frog in front talking for me. Look.
Your lips are not moving. Oh my God, that is my favorite when that happens.
Hate that shit, bro. That shit is so fucking annoying. I might as well just keep the frog in front of my fucking mouth. Oh,
hey, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa. How are you, sweetie pie? Cha-cha-cha-cha. I have mental issues, I know. But yeah, so that's another thing that grinds my fucking gears. That fucking chick. She pisses me off. Oh, yeah. So something else I wanted to say. All right.
Oh boy.
So we were talking about John Yates, right? He allegedly attempted to harm himself, right? And he is supposedly in a facility now getting care, right? A mental health facility. In my opinion, and again, I could be wrong, in my opinion, I think that was damage control. I think that he checked himself in afterwards because it was made into such a big spectacle that he wasn't going to get away with this time not actually being able to show that he was in somewhere. That's just my opinion. And again, people are being blamed, right? People that have been holding his feet to the fire for the stuff that he's done, the things that he said. And I said since it happened, that's not fair. None of these women brought it to the internet. Okay, somebody that's supposed to be his best friend brought it to the internet for speculations to be made. That should have been kept private. If afterwards, after he got the care and was recuperated and yada, 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 if he wanted to come on his channel and talk about his experience in a positive way, in a way to help others, that is very different. But the way it was done in a way, in my opinion, to have other people attacked. Okay, the post that was made that I shared last time on my live, it named people specifically. Then there was another post that named a few more people. Then there was a whole article done that seemed, of course, to be done by the same people because it was actually like praising this mod 148, that's her name, that's the username, that had released this information. And anybody that's not personally involved can see that the way she handled it was dead wrong. I have no personal stake in any of that. I don't know him personally. You know what I mean? He's never spoken about me personally. And as soon as I saw her post, I felt some kind of way. That's not how you handle such a delicate issue. Somebody, if they did that, that is not, in my opinion, how it should be handled, especially by people closest to him. Also, the enabling that went on during the live, once somebody threatens that sort of thing publicly, and you're there on panel with him or you're his friend, I feel like you have more of an obligation to try to step in and help. Even if you didn't feel that it was the right thing to do to call in welfare checks, you guys have each other's phone numbers. You have a way to contact each other. If you text them, and because one of his hags said, oh, well, on a live, oh, well, what was I supposed to do? I don't know him in real life. Huh? What? But you're defending him. You're saying that everybody else is disgusting, that everybody's bullies. But when a serious question was asked of her in her chat, you guys were up there when he made these threats, when he seemed to be spiraling. You said yourself that you noticed that he was getting out of control. Why didn't you do anything. I don't know him in real life, really. And then it was said, oh, well, all I could do is text him. And sometimes he takes hours and if not days, if he answers at all. To me, that's a cop-out. Let's say somebody that I don't have their phone number, can't use JayJay. Somebody here in my chat that they come on my panel, they threaten that they're going to harm themselves. If I can get through to them on Instagram anyway, I'm going to keep calling, especially if I know they have a significant other that I can try to get through. If I can't, I'm going to call a welfare check. That is a legitimate reason to call a welfare check. They're saying it was a malicious call. It was not a malicious call. You know why it's not a malicious call? Because it was proven that he did, right? According to your logic, he did attempt to self-harm. So it debunks your own theory that this welfare call was malicious. How is it malicious if he did go on to self-harm, like you said? You make no sense. I think, again, like I said last time, I think it's internalized guilt. None of you guys did what you know you should have done. You should have stepped in there. You should have tried your best. And because you didn't do that, and it took somebody that doesn't like him to do that, to care more about his well-being than you feel guilty about it. And like I said, I understand, because I would too. But this shit about putting people's names in posts to have them attacked, it's cowardice. It's cowardice. And if you saying you want them to stop, if you would stop, they would stop. He's not here, right? He's off the internet. So if you guys stop with the post, stop with all this shit, they would have nothing to talk about. You guys want to keep updating the internet about real life stuff, life or death situations. Right. But you guys feel like everything has to be internet worthy.
Oh, it's the whole thing played out online. The whole thing, you know, and like I understand even what Grace Case is saying, that it should be off limits topic since he's in there. And that is true. I agree with you. And I would wholeheartedly agree with you. And I understand where you're coming from. If it didn't all play out online, if on a recording he still wasn't asking for, you know, hard candies and t-shirts, which is odd, and then having his friends say and do, and, you know, it is a matter of what not to frickin' do if your friend is in a bad state of mind. That's the way we're coming from it at, like, if my friend, if a stranger was threatening that, I would try to help. I would try to intervene, let alone my friend. Like, I would be handling that, and I would be pissed. I'd be pissed. Even if me and Cindy were up here, I would be pissed if I were one of his friends. And me and Cindy weren't talking about it, but other people started talking about it. I'd be like, wait a minute, you don't know shit because I didn't tell you. And Cindy's getting the help that you needed. But instead, they are updating people every single effing day on this man. Stop it. Let it be. Let him get the help that he needs. I'm glad that regardless whether how he got there, whatever, he's there. Let him get the help
you're right,
he
Miss
needs
Cassandra.
because he obviously needed it.
And I get that. You're right. Miss Cassandra said, you know, somebody may not cooperate either, right? And like her brother. So she said, how can I get my brother help when he doesn't think he needs help? He is not in his right mind. Calling police might get him killed because he might not cooperate. He doesn't respond to my calls or texts.
Oh, that's hard.
Miss Cassandra, that is devastating. And honestly, I don't know. I think that, but see, I think that when you call the police, right, and you're a family member and you make it known, and it's still scary, I know, because you still don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't want to give you any advice, and I don't know.
I
mean, Grace Case, I'm sorry, let me just answer Grace Case. I understand that you're a survivor, and I'm sorry that this triggers you, but and I don't mean to, I guess I shouldn't have talked about his status because I don't know right now, right? But I'm hoping that he didn't do that. That's what I'm sincerely hoping. Okay, I prefer that he just gets his ass handed to him on the internet than for him to have tried to hurt himself. Okay? I know people that have harmed themselves and are not here to talk about it in my personal life as well. Not me, but people very close to me. And I understand that. But I think also as well, these are important conversations because for the next time, maybe somebody else who's dealing with this will know how to handle it. And it may save somebody's life. Had his husband not been there, you understand, there's people that may not have somebody there with them. I just think we have to take these things seriously. If somebody says it one time and you hear it, you should try to act on it the best way you can. Now, if there's no way you can, then that's very different. That's very different. But if you have the ability to help and you see it, I think you have to, especially mandated reporters. You have no choice but to report it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then flipping it and the whole blame game afterwards, you know? So this is not so much about him as it is
it's about the after, right? The after, what happened after.
I don't even know him. I don't even know the depths of it, or I don't watch his channel, like I said. I know of him through the 90 Day Fiance, but he had so much drama stuff going on and very little 90 Day Fiance that I never really watched it because I couldn't understand any of it anyway. So it's definitely not about him. And I can't really say much about him because, like I said, I don't know him. It's just about a very real conversation, things that happen and are happening every single day, especially to our military. You know, it's completely insane. And if you see something, say something. And it's better to be wrong and have called than to have been right and didn't call or say something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and you know, it's for those that were in his circle as well. Like, you gotta get it together, man. Like, let this guy live his life and get well. And stop making it your banter back and forth and your way to weaponize it against other creators, because that's what has happened. That's what has happened. It was this one's fault, that one's fault, this one's fault. I was like, wait a minute, it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. This is crazy. So, and we've all watched it play out. Terrible.
Yes. I'm sorry, Miss Cassandra, I was writing you a comment, but listen, I'm going to give, I want Kirsten to give you my phone number, Miss Cassandra. I would love to talk to you in private because there's things that we can probably do together in ways I can help you. I don't want to say it on a, you know what I mean, on a live chat. I want to talk to you in private because there are resources, Miss Cassandra, and I want to help you. I don't want to just leave here like, you know, you're on your own, Miss Cassandra. No, please. Okay, I'm going to give, have Kirsten give you my phone number, and you could call me, you could block your number so I won't know it, whatever. I just really want to talk to you because now I'm worried. And Grace Case,
you want to just help.
Yes, and you know how much I value you and respect you and love you. And I'm sorry if it came across as insensitive. I never mean that. I understand where you're coming from.
You do need love, Grace Case, and your opinion absolutely matters, and we definitely take it into consideration. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And where was it? Oh, and Miss Cassandra, definitely JFid too. She's a great resource for those kind of things. She could probably help you.
Yes. So we're gonna get away from him. We're gonna get to where we meant to go. Anyway, I was just trying to give backstory for people that didn't know. There's people are weaponizing people, right? To fight their battles for them. They're weaponizing whole groups of subscribers to come at creators they don't like. You know, if I'm telling you that they're bullying somebody who's in a bad state, then all of you guys go get these creators. I'm naming these creators, and these creators are getting a lot of hate. And that is weaponizing. That again is like a cult-like mentality when you're using power, you know, influence. Creators have influence over people, and when we do that,
it's pressure.
It's
like peer pressure, and peer pressure doesn't only happen to kids in school, guys. You know, hate to break it to you, but peer pressure happens when you're adults as well. And when you're in these cliques, or, you know, like I said, it sounds extreme to say cult-like, but it is. When you're in that, and unless you're in that, you don't realize how easy you get swept up into it.
Yes.
And
Yep.
and a person will use each person for one thing, like, okay, this will be the person that speaks, this will be the person I can go to for this will be the
Yeah.
person that will watch where everybody else is going and report
Yeah.
back to me. It's insane.
Yep.
And it's not really a spoken thing, but you see how it happens.
Yeah.
And I
It's
can
true.
see it. So when Just Jules was saying that she wants to be on her own, I understood how she felt, because it was like,
Yes.
wait a minute, no, you guys are not going to tell me how to act or what to do or not to do or what not to talk about. Otherwise, my friendship means nothing. What kind of friend is that?
Exactly. If
Not,
I'm not
it's not a
able to
friend.
be honest, and
Right.
we're not able to disagree, we're not able, if you want me basically to be a Stepford wife, you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
a symbiote, we have to have a collective brain. Like, no, that's not productive, that's not healthy. And I say that all the time. People should be allowed their own opinions, people should be allowed the ability to disagree,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
it's when you try to stifle somebody's opinion and tell them that you are more important because you have more subscribers, that you're all that matters. You know, you guys are really not that important. You don't have that much to lose. That's
Yes. That's the
make,
big thing.
yeah, you're trying to make somebody else feel like they are less than, when we all content creators began with 1 subscriber. You began with 0. We all began with 0. We all started the same starting point. Some people it's just luck. Some people go viral. Lots of people, they just have talent. You know, the gift of gab. They have personality. They're creative. They have great editing skills, great visual art skills. Whatever you have to offer that gravitates people towards you, you should work that, but not negative shit like manipulating people or trying to manipulate or make people feel guilty into supporting you. That's, first of all, that may work for a time, but that's short-lived. That's short-lived in my opinion, because people see through that after a while. They get tired of that. You know I got tired of being emotionally manipulated. Like, oh, you know, do this for, it gets tiring. It gets tiring. And after a while of people telling you, you don't have a right to an opinion, you don't have a right to be who you genuinely are. Like, people were trying to change who I was, and it was
Yep.
working for a while. You know,
Yeah, they did. It's like they stifled your ability to talk to certain people, even though you just wanted to say a few words, or it was terrible. But it's not, it wasn't only us. There are a lot of people, and you can see it happening to other groups. And it's like, oh, thank God I'm not in that. Oh, thank God.
yes,
You know, and
yes,
you think that when you are no longer in that. But I fear
right,
that some people, I think they just leave the internet rather than be on their own. They would rather say, all right, if I'm not in this group, I'm leaving the internet. And
yeah,
you know, you can do it on your own as well. Find a new group of people to hang out with, but don't, you know, you got to learn lessons. You got
yeah,
to learn and not get caught up again, because then it's just habit and you can't really bitch about it if you continue on that way.
yeah.
So,
Wanda, I'm sorry. Wanda, I'm using the Dose of Colors Angel Eyes. Oh my God, I hate that fucking name. That palette, Jesus Christ. And
really, Sen? Really?
and the Wet and Wild Care Bears. So I'm using the Care Bears, the glitter and the shimmer. And well, I'm using both, the Dose of Colors and the Care Bears. So that's what I used on my eyes. Sorry, she asked. So because sometimes she asks me and I don't see it till like afterwards, and I'm always ignoring her. And she'll be like, I asked you 4 times. I'm like, oh, sorry. So sorry. So sorry. But, yeah. I know who wears a bra nowadays. I ain't wearing no damn bra. Listen, Linda. Nope, nope.
I wear a bra when I go out, but
Thank
as soon
you,
as I come
Teresa.
in the
Thank you.
door, it comes off. I'm in
Yeah.
like
Oh, me too. Me
sweatpants and a
too.
t-shirt. I'm like, don't
Me too.
bother me. My air conditioning is at 65. I'm in heaven.
And
My husband.
and this blouse is from Fashion Nova. Ooh,
Yes, I
ooh.
like Fashion Nova. I do.
It's
I've
nice.
gotten
It has
some
like nice
really
little
cute
cuffs.
stuff.
It's really cute.
Yep.
It's cute. It's cute, guys. It's cute. Anyway, okay. Enough with that.
Those
Sorry.
cuffs. My cuffs are kind of. I got a few shirts like that, and they're kind of open,
Yeah.
and they're like these big, floofy cuffs. And
I
love
like
them.
it. I like it a lot. And it's long. I'm not gonna get up because I'm wearing some damn shorts, guys, and I'm wearing a tank top, and that's a little too much breast assist, you know. But I really like this blouse. It's really cool.
Oh
Fashion
no,
Nova.
Teresa, girl, let them things hang out. Even if they got to drag on the floor, you let them drag on the floor.
Why? What did she say? What did she say?
She says she wears hers all the time.
Oh,
I
girl,
couldn't.
what? I could not. Me muero. Me muero. What is so? Oh my God! It feels so good when I take it off. Listen, I can't. I can't. First thing to go in my shoes. Fly. They fly when I get home. No way. And I don't wear bra all the time.
If I
Maybe once a week.
If I lived in a cold state, I'd probably be wearing like
Thank you.
sweatshirts and parkas all the time, and probably would never wear one then.
Yep,
But
I don't very rarely, guys. Like if I'm wearing something sheer, I'm like, damn it, gotta wear a bra today. I don't listen. They say when they're flawless, you could go braless. And listen, my shit is alright, so I ain't gotta worry about it. I don't give a fuck. Even if they were to my knees, I don't give a fuck. They my knees. They can touch my knees, they're mine. I don't give up.
I gotta say, you know, as talentless pretty much as Kim Kardashian has been, she has brought back a curvier figure. Like it or not, people, she really did.
That's true.
Especially for teenagers, which was a wonderful thing because for so long it was like they called it, again, trigger warning. You know, we're always trigger warning. They called it heroin chic, like Kate Moss and all that.
Right.
Like in the 90s,
The super thin, yeah.
super thin, like no meat on you whatsoever.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I got a little meat. So
yeah, you do.
Then, so I got a little meat. So then it became where that was fashionable to when Kim Kardashian had a butt and the Brazilian butt lift became a thing. And now Kim Kardashian for like the last year or two doesn't wear a bra anymore. And I'm seeing more and more people out without bras, especially like young women, like in their teens and in like later teens. I'm not talking about kids. I'm talking, you know, 19, 20, 21, and even into their 20s, not wearing bras. I'm like, all right, okay, that's cool. I
ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
I just can't do it. I can't
happy.
Go out without one.
Happy. I just tuck mine into my waist. I told you, I throw mine right over my shoulders. Like, I'm good. Like, what? Just sit right there for a second. Don't worry about it. I got you. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it.
She did ruin the Marilyn Monroe dress. She did. She had no business wearing that dress. She had none. And she popped the back of it. She didn't eat for like a month to be able to fit into the damn thing.
Oh,
I think
no.
it was only like 3 weeks before that she wore Marilyn Monroe's dress.
Oh, yes. And she couldn't even zip it up. She couldn't, and she still wore it. Like,
It was busting like at the zipper, and like some of the rhinestones had fallen off of it. So yeah, she fucked the dress up. She sang to the president. She sang to President Kennedy "Happy Birthday" in that dress.
Yes.
Yep. Not cool.
Yeah. Wasn't she having an affair with him anyway? Allegedly, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, she had an affair with a lot of people, in my opinion.
Yeah. Hey, Steve.
That's what's said anyway.
Steve said, some call. You don't even have the cool purple robes that my minions get, along with the 1 week non-paid vacation and all the diet soda you can drink. My people are well taken care of. Be one of us. Come join us. That's what Steve's doing. Come join us.
Steve's post. We do not want people joining a cult with purple robes. The diet soda and stuff, okay, but the purple robes, that might be going a little too far.
I want a pink robe. Talk pink and I'm in. Sold.
I want emerald green.
Really? Pink.
That's my
Me.
favorite color. Yeah, emerald green.
But I agree, Grace Case. Blame the people that told her it was a good idea to wear it, that gave it to her, right? Somebody loaned it to her.
Yes,
It's true. Why would you loan it to her?
It was the museum, but get this, it wasn't any museum. It was Ripley's, believe it or not, who owned it. And they had their white glove people there making sure that the dress was pristine the whole time. The thing is, she ruined it and she couldn't even wear it for the night. She only wore it to walk up the red carpet. That's it. And then
didn't she have to wear something covering the back because she couldn't close the back?
No, she didn't. They squeezed her into it, and then they showed like the zipper. Yeah, the zipper like busting. Like,
no!
They show it.
Hell no! Oh no!
And they paid a lot of money. That dress was worth millions, and they went and fucked it up. But you know that's what you get for having Ripley's, believe it or not, own
the dress.
It's piece ruined. Of history.
Now I see why people were upset about the dress because I was like, okay, I get it, you know, but now I get it. I'm pissed now too. I didn't know that. I'm pissed now too.
And the thing of it is that she just wanted the statement of saying that she wore that dress. Like, I know. Really, Kim? Really? Because she
didn't even care about the history of the dress.
No.
That's how you can tell she's not really a fan of Marilyn Monroe. Somebody who's an authentic fan would not have wanted to ruin that dress. Yes. Never in a million years. I've been a Marilyn Monroe fan for years, and people would never know. Like, I love her, too. You know? But I would never.
Hepburn.
Yeah.
I was an Audrey Hepburn fan, and I would never touch anything, hers or Lucille Ball's, or I would never. Like, I'll look at it from a glass case.
Oh, Lucille Ball? I love Lucille Ball.
Yeah,
oh
like
God,
all this history, you know, you got to respect that. And Kim definitely didn't. And
it was too small for her. You're right. It was too small.
They told her no many, many times, and she kept on with it. And she had a replica made of it to wear once she got into the Met.
Yeah.
And then the Met, and she changed into the replica. She just wanted the real thing.
She's vain as fuck, man. I can't. Instead of just getting another dress, like, come on.
Yeah.
So you want to pretend like you're still wearing the dress? I can't. I just cannot.
No, she got a replica because they wouldn't let her wear it for that long. They didn't want.
Of course, because if she would have bent down, she would have been like, the whole thing would have been a rag.
They didn't want her eating or drinking in it or any of that. So she got into the Met and changed into an exact replica. Like, bitch,
because they knew that she couldn't fit it, JJ. They knew she couldn't fit it. They were like, don't even breathe. Don't even breathe. Like, why even give it to her?
Right. Then? Pure narcissism and entitlement. That's absolutely what it was. Yep. She wants what other people can't even fathom having. So she's got to be the talk. Well, she's a talk, all right. She's a talker ruining a beautiful piece of history.
She is. What an idiot she is. I'm not a fan of Kim Kardashian. Never have been. Hi, Joe being Joe. Hey, the artsy nurse. I just don't feel like what should I be a fan of her for? For teaching girls that not to love their authentic selves, to alter every part of their being, to teach them that if you want to get famous, have sex and make sure it's recorded. What is there actually that I should be looking up to? Nothing. Fucking nothing.
Well, now Ray J says he's come out and has threatened to sue Kim because he has all the paperwork and everything saying, go ahead and do it. If you keep on with this thing, telling people that there's a second sex tape and that I'm threatening to release it on you. Because she's saying, and Kim, Kris Jenner are saying that Ray J has a second sex tape and that he is blackmailing them with it. Like, he's going to release it. And he has come out and said that he's had enough. He hasn't said much, but that sex tape was not his idea whatsoever. He met with an attorney that was Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian's attorney, and had to sign off that he would get something like $30,000 from the release of the first sex tape. So that was all planned. That was legit planned. Ray J came out and said I signed something saying I could never say this. However, I'm not going to continue to let them lie on me.
I wouldn't either. If I'm
Yeah.
supposed to keep quiet, why you but you're not gonna dog me on top of that, and then like they're just the
Yeah.
worst. They're just the worst. Like honestly, I liked Chloe too. But Chloe
like
needs to get
Chloe.
some self-esteem, bro. Like
She does.
she just come
I
on.
liked Chloe
Tristan
before
did her so
Chloe got a
dirty,
whole
man.
new
So
face.
dirty.
I
Yeah,
liked
like
Chloe with her original face and body.
yeah.
She became someone that doesn't even look like Chloe now. It's crazy.
Yeah. And that's what bothers me, that I don't have a daughter, but I'm a female, and I know that this is where it came from, right? Then the Nicki Minaj, and I'm not a hater. Listen, if you want to get a BBL, if you want a big butt and you can afford it, do it. But what happens is, we just went to a whole other topic, but what happens is that girls that can't afford it are then injecting cement, and all the, they're going to people's apartments to get it done by people that aren't licensed, and they're dying. There's these girls that had cement injected into their asses, and they passed away because they can't afford to get it done by a licensed, reputable place, and they're cutting corners because they want to look like that, because that's what everybody has to look like. If you don't have Nicki Minaj and Kim Kardashian ass, I don't want you. They weren't born with it though, mother effers. Like, what the hell? You're in essence, telling girls they have to alter themselves to be beautiful. No, that's my issue with it. Not if women should be able to do whatever they want. People in general. If you want to do something to yourself to make yourself feel beautiful, do it. But that shouldn't be the face of beauty. I've always had an issue with that. Too skinny, that's whatever. That's just me. Whatever.
Yeah, you're right. They definitely have. Where did I see that at? The lack of content. Like, yeah, exactly. They got to make stories, Miss Cassandra. They desperately need content like others in this community. 100%. They have lack of cystitis, contentitis. That's what I'm calling it. Like
that is funny. Oh, that's true, Megs. I do have a daughter. That's true. I have my Megs. You're right. My fault, Megs. My fault. I'm disrespectful. Sorry, Megs. You're right. What the hell was that, JayJay? Say that again. They got the what?
Lack of cystitis, contentitis.
That is funny.
New disease. It's the new disease.
Yes, dysmorphia. Yes. Body dysmorphia. Yes, I had that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. I had that because I was so skinny my whole life, and it messed with my head. I have a picture. I'm going to put on my community tab to show you guys how skinny I was my whole life. I just have to crop out my husband's face because, motherfuckers here ain't well. So I'm going to crop out his face first before I post it, because I was going to show it on stream. And I'm like, no, I didn't crop out his face. No, yeah, motherfuckers, no. Because they'll do a reverse image search. These motherfuckers is just too invested.
Yeah, way too invested. They go digging into families and shit. Dig into my family. Go ahead. I knew.
Yeah, they dig.
It'd be a wrap.
Right? Don't go real life. Don't go. These people go real life while they going real life. What the fuck?
I know, right?
You want your boobs done? See, that's not a. Listen. If you want bigger boobs, just make sure that you go to a safe person, please. That's all I want.
Research. I had my boobs done. I love them. I love my boobs. Seriously.
Oh my God.
Go to a really good doctor, and because I had my kids young, and I always had nice boobies, and then I had my kids and breastfeeding and stuff, and I'm like, I need to fix them. I want them back to their originality, and that's what I got. So I just got like a little tune-up. I got a tune-up of the boobies.
That's right. She got them like. When you put air in the bikes, like.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Listen, man. I'm not one to tell anybody what they should do with their bodies.
I'm very open with anything that I've ever done and tried. Like I said, I tried fillers one time in my lips and I hated it. So I had it dissolved like 2 days later. I'm like, this is stupid. I look dumb. Like, I don't know. Like, I looked like I was stung by a bee. It was not cute whatsoever.
What the hell? What
my
the
husband,
fuck, JJ?
my husband was looking at me and he's like, are you allergic to something? Like something is wrong with your face. Like, God damn it. And I paid for this too.
Right? I would have been pissed off.
I'm like,
what?
I hate my lips. Like, okay, come
Oh
in.
my
We'll
God.
dissolve them. And they dissolved them and it dissolved quickly. So
Yeah.
no big deal.
I don't know. I would be afraid, like, to do my, I don't know. I've never had anything done, as you can see. I don't give a fuck. I'm good. I'm like good with you. Okay? As you can see, all natural. I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Exactly.
I'm good. Like, I'm good with me, for real.
Nope.
I mean, if I
no
could get rid of this, but this is with age. And this is, I've always had this, even when I was like fucking 100 pounds. How, God? Playing tricks on me, God. What the hell? Disrespectful.
You got, what are you talking about? Your neck?
Yes, my
Are you,
turkey
like, squeezing
neck.
at your neck?
Yes.
You got a turkey neck?
Mm-hmm.
My sister calls hers her gobbler.
Look at this. Look at this. This is
she laughs all the
nasty.
time.
See it? It's gross. Hate it.
Wait. What are you? I don't see you jiggling anything. There's nothing jiggling. You act like you got a gobbler down there. You don't got a gobbler.
Well, listen, Linda.
Is that
a gobbler?
On a turkey or whatever? Seriously. We do not need sound effects on.
Sorry. So sorry.
You are so crazy. You want them to grow naturally with no surgery. Like, see? Even Miranda says, I see nothing jiggling.
A booby tune. You got a booby tune. What the hell?
What's a booby tune?
Wait, I don't want to know. Your boobs.
Yeah, okay. That's what I got.
You know, I used to do that. I swear, guys, I used to go like this and think that shit would inflate my breasts. Now I'm like, deflate. I swear to God. You know that song, I must increase my breasts.
Increase my breasts. Yep, that was from Greece. Yep, Rizzo saying that.
Yep, that was the natural way to inflate them. That shit.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. My husband always says that I tricked him because when he met me, they were bigger and then they were smaller. So I tricked him. It was like bait and switch.
That's some bullshit.
I'm like, you fucking asshole.
That's some bullshit. You tricked me. Hey, this wasn't the package I paid for. Hi, Freedom. How are you?
Hey, Freedom.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie. So nice to see you. Yeah, I know we were getting a little heavy and I didn't want my friends to feel, I respect them. Yeah. And if it's getting to be too much, then I'm going to, switch gears real quick.
Since that wasn't the original topic anyway, it was more or less, don't get caught up in the bullshit. Be your own person. If you feel like you're already caught up in it and like you've already been seen as being on one side, as I say, like in quotes, and that you will have nobody if you don't do what other people say.
Yes.
I say, don't give a fuck. Cindy and I broke off from that bullshit, and we have friends. We have plenty of friends. We're much happier. We talk to who we want. Don't talk to who we don't want. It's so much better. I promise It will be so much better. Get out of that shit, because although it's not a cult, it can be very cult-like the way some of these groups are ran. Like, you have to do everything you can to protect the king or queen because you have nothing to lose. Only they have something to lose.
Yep.
No,
and do you think that's how cults start, JJ? Do you think that that's how cults start, right? They didn't start off full-fledged cults. They started off with somebody having a little bit of power, a power dynamic, right? And some kind of imbalance. And then as they saw that they had an influence over these people and they were able to shape people, their egos grew. And it's always, it stems from this self-importance, this unrealistic sense that you are more important than other people, that your feelings matter more.
Right.
You know, your opinions matter more. Your channels, because we're on YouTube, matters
and it
more.
pertains more to, when we're talking YouTube, it pertains to the creator is the one who
Yes.
has, I guess, or is looked at as the one with power.
Yes.
And the people below them, they know, want to help them or want to make them succeed because they appreciate what that creator is doing. And that's completely normal to want to support them. But when it comes to when people are actually going to that creator to tell them, when say me, I'm in another chat and they go to that creator of the cult-like situation I was in to say, did you know JayJay was in so-and-so's chat? And then that person acts like their feelings are so hurt as the queen because you were in someone else's chat. That's absurd. That's not normal.
You're right.
It's so ridiculous
You're
to
right.
even have to say that. I cannot even believe that these words are actually coming out of my mouth. But that is the truth.
It
That's
is the
truth
truth.
of the matter.
It is the
And I
truth.
hope me and Cindy telling our truth in some very not detailed way, but in some capacity, we're telling our story.
Very generic way.
Yes, a generic way that we hope that, people hear that and maybe somebody will say, wait a minute, I'm kind of like that. And the reason we're talking about this is because it just happened with Just Jules.
Yes.
She said the same thing. They were wanting her to do certain things. And she said, you know what? I ride for myself. I am no longer going to be a part of that. I'm not going to be expected to go along with whatever the king or queen decides, because that's not real life. It's
not. And it's not respect. How can you expect respect when you don't give it? And it puts people in bad positions. I see so many, and it's not only the content creators. The subscribers have to remember too that this running from chat to chat, right? You run to this chat and you're relaying messages, and that's playing a game of telephone. Allow the person to, if they want to see it, allow them to see it for themselves, because that is just adding flames to fires. It's causing fires to just become so big that even if they could have ignited it within themselves, now they're hurt, right? Because now it's been broadcast for more people to see. So now it becomes like, oh, a game of chicken. Well, I'm not going to go to you. You come to me. And nobody wants to relent. So we have to allow people to work things out amongst themselves. There's always going to be people that like the shit and want to stir up the shit. But the people
I can give
don't want it.
an example of this happening in real life, okay? And I can relate it back to YouTube. There was probably, I don't know, it had to have been like 6-7 years ago now. I had an employee. I love this employee. I'm still in contact with her today, but she got sick, so she no longer is working at all. But I had an employee, and she she would do her normal self. Like, I never told her you can't put whatever you want on your Facebook or whatever the case may be, but she did. She put whatever she wanted on her Facebook, her weekend activities at night, and there was a post of her dancing on a bar. She was hammered, right? Well, there were a few business owners in the community that came to me and said, did you know that such and such? And they were, and it's a bad look. And you know what I told them all? What my employee does from 9 to 5 is my business. After that, it's not my business. It's not. I don't care. I say I'm glad she had a great fucking time. I danced on a bar or two in my life as well. I don't care. I do not care. And if those people no longer wanted to send me business for that, then so be it. I am not I'm not going to give up and just cave to what they want me to do. Did they want me to
Right.
fire her? Did they want me to come back and report, oh, I
Right.
spoke to her and she's never going to do this again? And I wasn't, no. 9 to 5, when they're on the clock, they better not be dancing on no bars.
Right.
Afterwards,
Right.
you know what? Let yourself be free. I don't give
Right.
a fuck. I
But how
don't
did they
care.
know that she did that? Were they there? I don't understand.
No, because they were friends with her on Facebook. And she
That
had
makes
on
it
her
worse.
Facebook.
Yeah, grimy. That's so
Yes,
grimy.
they were friends with her on Facebook because they knew she was an employee of mine, and she would every so often post things about the business, whatever. I didn't care. That if she want to do that, go ahead. But because she was dancing on a bar, didn't look bad on my business. She wasn't
No, it
doing it
didn't.
during business hours. She
Right.
was having a damn good time. I
Right.
didn't
And she
care.
wasn't, it's not like she was tossing out business cards like, hey, here we go.
Right,
Like,
exactly. Now, so the way I see it with creators is when a mod is modding for your channel during your live, that's when they need to follow whatever rules you want set for your channel.
right.
But outside of that, you have no business telling
Nope.
another
None.
adult where
None.
they can go, what they could say, what they could do,
No.
what panel they should go on. Like, that's
No.
not your business.
No.
And besides the fact that modding is a free job,
True.
they are doing something free for you. I had to pay my employees very well.
Even though I'm
and I
supposed to pay
still,
these mods, I still owe them money. But you know, yeah, I don't know.
exactly.
But you're right.
And so, when I went back to the people, and trust, there were a few of them, and they're like, stick in the fucking muds, and I don't care. And guess what? They still send me business to this fucking day because I told them, sorry, I don't agree that I need to hold my employees to a certain standard when they're outside of work. Now,
No,
it'd
that's
be
right.
different if they are participating in some kind of hate speech or hate
Yes.
crimes, or
Right.
they're like KKKing it up and like have
Oh,
like
shit,
video,
JayJay,
and
damn, yeah.
that
You're
would
right.
be an issue, and they'd probably be fired on the, not probably, they would be fired on the spot.
Right,
But
of
for
course.
getting up on a damn bar and having a good time and dancing to some country music,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to reprimand my employee?
No. They're entitled to
Nah.
a life. Now,
Yes.
but I will say, right, it sounds right, Happy. It sounds like somebody's trying to ruin somebody's good time. They're probably jealous.
Yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, that sounds like jealousy and envy. But I know that I'm human, and if, like, let's say my mods were in a stream that was like titled my name, right? Like, Cindy's the biggest bitch in the universe, and my mods were in there, I would be hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be hurtful. Yeah.
You know what I
that
mean?
would be
I would be
hurtful.
hurt, but that's I think different, because sometimes you go into chats and you don't realize they might start talking about somebody you mod for. That's different. But if my damn
Right.
name is in the title and you calling me all kinds of bitches, I would hope that people that care about me wouldn't want to go in there and see it anyway. You know what I mean?
And participate.
Not
in, like,
participate, right? I mean, watch it. That's different. But not participate. Like, word. I hate that bitch. Like, what the hell? Why are you here then? You know what I mean? Like, I think that's different. Hey, Carmencita, how are you, chula? But I wanted to
I need some eggs, Carmen.
I know I do. I only got 4 eggs, Carmen. I'm coming later. But I did want to comment to Kirsten. Kirsten said, "Okay, I'm done with the whole sad fishing. I'm a victim. Getting called out on BS doesn't make you a victim of anything, but your own bad behavior sometimes, in my opinion." I agree 1000%, and I see that happen a lot. People want to control, oh my God, and I hate this word too, the narrative. But sometimes I got to use that word because sometimes it is a narrative.
Nothing else fits. Right.
Sometimes people want to get in front of something, or want to do damage control, or want to, again, spin a narrative in a certain way before the truth comes out. So they'll try to get in front of it and they'll play victim. Oh my God, I've been getting so much hate and I don't know why. I just want to be left alone. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You know, and a lot of people do stuff behind the scenes, right? I hate that too. I hate that cowardly shit. You're sending DMs to people, you're planting seeds, trying to intimidate or trying to persuade people not to mess with people that you don't like just because you don't like them. Other people can't like them. You try to guilt trip people. Oh, I saw you in such and such's chat. Let me just tell you what they did to me. Like, first of all, that's putting people in a bad position, in a terrible position. If people care about you, you won't need to do that. They'll already know. You know what I mean? And that's a kind of a pressure that kind of looks bad on you. For a minute, it may, some people may feel bad, it may work, but later on it's gonna wear off, and people are gonna start to realize, okay, this person, this is a pattern. Because people like that have patterns, they have tells. You know, whenever stuff gets too hot for you, you have a tell. You'll run and do a stream, or you'll run to Twitter and you'll do something. You'll be in a chat and you'll be like, you know, fucking vomiting all this stuff. Woe is me. It's very different. Now, if you come to your channel and you want to tell your side of the story, but I don't think that I've ever come here and been like, look, I'm innocent. You know what I mean? Like, people just are mean to me all the time. Like, my halo, you guys see it? Does it shine bright enough? Okay, just making sure. You can see it, right? Guys, I don't know why people pick on me. I'm just here because I'm beloved. Like, bitch, no. I'm fucking flawed as fuck. I say shit all the time. People don't like me. Some people may never like me. That's fine. You know what I mean? But I'm never going to come here and act like, I'm never going to come here and do that to you guys. Oh my God. Like, guys, I don't, you know, I'm going to come with a sad face. I'm going to start my whole life like that. That's what I'm going to do next time, guys. I'm going to come in like this. Look. Hey, guys. Hey Miranda. Hey, Joe. Hey, Grace Case. Yeah, hey, Kirsten. What up, JayJay? Huh, JayJay? Did you just ask me why I'm sad? No? Okay, I'm gonna tell you anyway. Oh, I'm gonna tell you anyway. I'm really sad because nobody likes me, JayJay, and they're just attacking me every day, and
for no reason.
And can somebody drop my Cash App, please? Anyway, just for no reason. You know, people just don't like me, and I'm just so sad.
Super chat.
Fuck out of here. Yeah. Did you guys drop the right Cash App? Okay, drop my PayPal too, okay? All right, but anyway, yeah, JayJay, I don't know. I just don't get it. Get the fuck out of here. The day I come and do that, I'm not fucking coming to YouTube no more. Come fucking make y'all depressed as hell. Everybody leaves here like, oh my God, fucking hater. Fucking, she's so depressing. Yes, dirty behind the scenes. A lot of dirty shit behind the scenes, man. Is it mine? Is you this time? Is you this time? Is you?
Oh, it was me? Okay. It was me. But yeah, no, I mean, if somebody gets on and just because somebody talks about a subject that may not be upbeat or joking, doesn't mean they're sad fishing. Sad fishing is when they're getting on, claiming that they're innocent and everything, not really explaining how things happen, and just basically being like an Eeyore, right? Like a
yes.
I'm never happy.
Oh my God, woe is me. Life sucks. You just sent me $500. Oh man, I thought it was $6. So sorry. What, bitch? Like, I can't be that person.
I only gained 1,000 subscribers this month. I'm going downhill.
I'm telling you. And I have like 1. What the fuck? Like, people, you know, that's the thing. That's like, and I mean, you know, sometimes people come and they share sad stories or sad experiences. That's very different, right? Not everybody's going to come here. I don't want anybody to come and not be their authentic self. Or if they're going through something, not be able to share it. And I think that that's where the word sad fishing is overused. When people come and they're genuinely going through something and they come here and this is an outlet to share it. But that's very different than people that come and are Eeyore every single day. We know people like that. Mm-hmm. That's very different. But then there's people that are never happy. Nothing is ever good enough. You know what I mean? And there's people that are worse off. And I've said that many times. I'm blessed. Even when I'm struggling, I'm blessed because there's people that are sleeping on the concrete. There's people that haven't had one piece of bread to eat today. There's people that did not wake up this morning. So I keep it in perspective that it's sometimes I struggle, but it could be much worse. And there was some times where it was much worse for me. So I'm not going to sit and dwell and, be sad and woe is me all the time. Because first of all, that doesn't help me. When you get in that state of mind, it just makes you wallow in it more. It just brings you down. You have to pick yourself up out of that. You have to. And there's certain days where I'm down. Trust me, guys. There's certain days where I'm down, but I try not to bring it here. My friends see it. They see through. Even when I'm trying to be upbeat, they see through it. But other people, I hope I wouldn't bring you guys down. That's not why I'm here. I don't want to do that.
Steve, don't you be starting that rumor now. Don't you be
What
starting the rumor. He says I hate dogs. Because no,
hey, yo.
No PayPals for him because his dog.
Hey, yo. What the hell? That's going to be the newest story now, Steve.
I know. I hate dogs. I hate my 3 miniature poodles. I hate them.
Oh, I cannot. That is funny.
Live a better life than I do. I treat them better than I do my humans.
Yeah. Yep. I just cut my ear, guys. I need some money now. I need to go to the doctor. No, I'm just kidding. I did just cut my ear. I don't know how I did that. But anyway, hi, Chronic. How are you, girl? Miss Cassandra, go rest if you're tired, Mama. Love you, Miss Cassandra. I'm gonna make sure I get my number to you, Mama. Okay.
With the amount of times her toes are curling, it doesn't surprise me.
I'm telling you, she's exhausted. I don't know how she has any energy at all. God damn it. Shit. I'm living vicariously through her, though. Yo, how did I cut myself in my ear? These fucking nails, man. These damn knife nails. The hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? That's coming. Is it my internet, guys? Oh, man. Is it my internet? I don't know.
No, you're good. I see you.
Okay, because I'm already mad at this internet. They don't want to pay with me.
You can hear me or no?
What? Cut myself. Man,
you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you, Mama. I hear you.
Cindy's freaking lives are now a hazard.
I'm telling you. Oh, you're listening? Okay, Miss Cassandra. That's good. Yeah, so we just, I don't know, guys. Be careful watching replays. Sometimes important details are cut out because people are, I don't have the words. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I'm going to be restricting which lives I go into again, which chats, because I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with the foolish shit. I'm not. With the folk shit, like AT2 said.
If you are shown to be in a chat one time, and that creator of the chat turns out to be a piece of shit, you are now labeled forever a supporter.
Oh my God. Yes.
Even when some of those people were once mods for said room. It's like,
right? What? Right. And we're supporting, we're in there too. Yes. At one time.
Right.
And at this moment,
all the time.
No, but at this moment, still support piece of shit people. What the fuck? I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Oh my God, Selfie and JayJay supported somebody who's a piece of shit. Well, you support somebody who's a piece of shit right now. The fuck? Kiss my ass. Stupid asses. Make me sick. They make me sick. They make me sick. Swear to God, they want to fucking point.
Yeah, and any mean girl groups out there, don't be going in chats and going after other girls and like drop in subliminals here and there and all over the fucking place.
For real, what the fuck? Corny. Sorry. I don't know. I think I drank too much coffee today. I don't know. JayJay, what the hell, girl? JayJay, listen, manita. All right, bring your ass back. There she goes. What the? You went to the garage?
I don't know. I was sitting over here and I was talking. I was talking away and I was like giving a whole damn lecture, like on my soapbox over here. I'm like, Cindy.
That's the worst. That's the worst. When you're mid conversation and you don't even notice. Like, oh
I
shit.
definitely
Wait.
was. I was mid conversation. I was talking about Mean Girls going in and like throwing subliminals, you know, here and there at other people that are in the chat. That shit's
Yeah, I
annoying too.
can't.
Like, grow up,
Like,
grow up.
every damn stream, right, Jay?
Every stream I drop my damn self. I don't even know how I do it.
Yo, I can't. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. She does it
Hey,
every
Chronic.
stream. I used to do it. You guys remember? I used to knock out of every stream. It was because of my damn iPhone. That shit was so annoying. But my damn Wi-Fi still want to act up. My
That's what
Wi-Fi
I'm
better
on.
not.
I'm reading the chat on my laptop, and I'm on StreamYards through my phone, my iPhone.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes, I don't know, it just wants to say, you've had enough.
Does your phone overheat maybe or something? Because mine, that's what used to
No.
happen.
No, it's not overheated. My phone is just like, bitch, shut up. You've had enough.
Yeah, my phone used to be like, oh no, bitch. What did you just say? Clunk? No more, bitch. No, I didn't like that. My phone had an attitude. My phone had a damn attitude. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. I'm telling you. But
Oh,
we just wanted to come and, you know, we're gonna come and talk our shit. What, there was something else, but I don't remember. I don't remember now. What's today, JayJay? Sunday. Sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry, Sunday. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, Tuesday
We're
we're
off
gonna
our
come.
schedule.
Yeah, I know. I've been off a little bit. Tuesday we're gonna come and do some makeup. I do want to do a fun makeup stream. Play with some makeup, and we'll talk about. We do want to talk about financial stuff and all of that. We'll do that Tuesday.
Yeah,
And we hope that. Yeah, JayJay, what, Mama?
Oh, I'll go ahead. You go ahead and say what's
No,
going
I
to be next
just
week.
wanted to say I hope
after.
that people, when we have these discussions, we're not trying to sound judgmental or holier than thou. We are coming from a place of genuine concern because we've been there. We allowed ourselves to become engulfed in a clique, and it wasn't healthy. And I never gave into peer pressure in high school, and I came to the internet and gave into it, and I didn't like the way I felt. I didn't like the way I was made to feel, as if I had to change who I was, as if who I was wasn't good enough. And when you're friends with people, genuine friends with people, they see you through the good and the bad. And as long as you're not a shitty person, you're just flawed, true friends will be okay with that, you know, and they'll be able to tell you honestly about yourself. True friends can check you to yourself and not check you to other people when you're not around. And that's another thing that I can relate to Just Jules with, because they talked about her behind her back. You know, they called her a liability, and she said she had no idea that any of them felt this way. She didn't hear it until, you know, she didn't know about it until he got mad at her and said it on a stream, and that's how she had to find out. And I can relate to that, and I just think it's terrible. And so I respect people who can come to me honestly and be like, Cindy, you know, this is this. Like Megs has always done that. Megs will come to me straight up like, hey, what the frick, Cindy? What are you doing? And so many other people too. And I respect that, you know, and check me, but check me as your friend, and don't let me find out through other people, I think is important. And that's what we want to say. Always don't ever allow anyone to try to take your individuality and try to make you, give you your ideas or tell you what your thoughts should be.
Or make you feel that the only one that matters is that person that has something to lose, because other human beings don't have feelings or emotions, or
Yes.
they could lose the sense of belonging, because at the end of the day, I'm an introvert, but still I want to have friends. I still want to
Of course.
belong somewhere, fit in
Yeah, of
somewhere.
course.
And for
Of
a while
course.
I was like, damn, I don't fit in. Like, I don't fit in anywhere. Like my eHarmony story, when they told me that I'm unmatchable.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Damn, JJ.
Yes. Did I tell you guys that? I think I told you guys that, but for people that didn't hear it before, when I was single, I signed up for eHarmony. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna find me a good man. I wasn't like farmersonly.com or nothing, but it was eHarmony. So I thought it's gonna be great, right? I do all my things, but I was very honest. It was
Right.
do you like long write a sentence about whether or not you like long walks on the beach and why or why not. And I'm like, hell no.
Oh
I'm
my
like, we live
God.
in
No
Florida. I
way.
don't feel like dying. I don't want to walk on the beach with anybody.
Oh my God, JJ. They were like, nope, nope. She don't want none of this shit.
So yes, I was very honest in all these answers, right? I didn't want nobody thinking I was catfishing.
Right.
So I put all the right answers. I get to the end. I go and put in my credit card information. And then I get we are sorry, but you are unmatchable.
Oh my God. I don't think I've ever heard anybody be unmatchable before.
I know. They didn't even
They
take
were
my
scared of you.
money.
It's that people are not honest on those sites, JJ. People are not honest.
I
You
think
know, they
so.
say they make 70K a year. They're like buff. I go to the gym 6 days out of a week. I'm exercising 7 hours a day. They lie. JJ was straight up like, nope, I don't like this shit. Nope. Nope, I don't believe in love at first sight. None of that shit. They was like, oh no, girl. You ain't lie? Nah, but ain't nobody for you. JJ, goddamn. JJ, what the hell, girl? I can't. That's it. That's it.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this thing. My phone hates me. My phone hates. I'm gonna go through StreamYard next time on my laptop.
Yeah, I
It hates me.
can't. I'm crying.
I
Um,
couldn't finish my story. So yes, I was unmatchable. They wouldn't
right,
take my money because I didn't like long walks on the beach. I want to just
right.
be lazy with a margarita under an umbrella. I don't want to walk. Like, I'm not into hiking. I'm not into all that shit. No. I like to garden. I like makeup. And so
Right.
because I had nobody match with me in the whole fucking
Yeah,
eHarmony.
yeah. Yeah, they were like, nope, likes makeup, nope.
No.
Nope, likes gardening, nope.
I'm telling you,
Oh
it was
my
the
God.
funniest thing. I looked at it, and at first I was like, this is awful. Damn. And the whole world to be harmed, the entire planet.
And right? You know how many people use that site? It's
I
like the
know.
biggest dating site in the fucking world, JJ.
Are you
What the
rubbing it
hell,
in,
girl?
Cindy? Are you rubbing it in?
Oh my God, that is fucking hilarious. I cannot. That is
Not
really
one
funny.
person, not one damn match they didn't hook me up with. Nope. It was like a message like, we're sorry, but we do not have a match for you.
Oh my
The
God.
fuck? And they
That's
said, we will not be
horrible.
charging your credit card. I'm like, what do you mean? This is disappointing.
At least they didn't take your money. They could have
No, they
taken your
didn't.
money and then played you afterwards, like strung
No,
you
they
along.
didn't.
They should have. That's a real dating experience, right? They could at least given you the real dating experience. You know, like dragged you along for like 2 dates and then been like, sorry,
I
but
think
no match. Like what the fuck?
right, and I think I was just too honest. Another one was like, how do you feel about camping? And I'm like, I hate it. I don't want to live like I'm homeless. So
Like a hobo. No, thank you.
so I
I
think
don't like
maybe
the
my
hobo
answers
lifestyle.
had something to do with it, because back then I think it's different than it is now, but back then it was almost like essay form, you know? And I was just brutally honest because
that's
I
stressful.
did not want to be hooked up with someone that likes camping. And I'm like, oh yeah, I love camping. And then I never want to go and I'm bitching about it.
And then
Right?
your second date, he's like, I want to surprise you. And drives you up to the fucking mountains and shit. Like, what the fuck? No, thank you.
Steve, fuck off, Steve.
What is that? What is that?
JayJay at any point at the end of their response and say, seek help and may God have mercy on your soul. I think so. I think that's what, I would imagine that's what they wanted to say.
May the
to me.
force
Like,
be
girl,
with you.
girl, you are destined to be alone for the rest of
Safe
your life.
travels. Safe travels, youngin. Like, bye. Some bullshit. Oh my God.
Never
I
met
cannot.
anybody. I've never met anybody that had that same experience. And I'm,
I've
I
never
don't
heard
know
of
whether
that.
to feel special or really insulted.
And I think special because everybody lies, JJ. Everybody lies to some capacity. They'll be like, you want to put your best foot forward. You don't want to say, no, I don't like to exercise. No, I don't like dirt. No, you know what I mean? You were just like, nope, 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 nope. You were
And the
honest.
things I did like, I guess, that were just not matchable because, men, I'm sure a lot of straight men don't want to play
Don't want
with
to
makeup.
say they like makeup and gardening,
Yeah,
right?
right. They don't want to garden. I didn't want to do all
Right.
those things. I'm like, no long walks on the beach. The only place I want to go on the beach is to the tiki bar and back to my cabana. That's it. Tiki bar,
But
cabana,
there had to be
cabana,
some
tiki
guys that
bar.
like that. But the guys were not going to be honest and say that. Had there
Right.
been some more honest guys, you would have gotten a match. But then no, I'm glad you didn't because then you wouldn't be with your husband and he's the perfect match for you. So
Thanks, Mr. Sandra. They thought I was a serial killer. They're like, this girl's a bitch.
they're like, girl, go to Craigslist. Go to Craigslist.
Yeah, you're a
Find
bitch.
somebody there. Girl, Tinder is what you're looking for, all right?
Remember that? And the Adam Sandler movie, what was it? The wedding movie when the little kid is like, Linda, you're a bitch.
The wedding planner, or
yes,
the
the wedding planner.
singer.
Wedding singer. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Linda, you're a bitch. That's what should have popped up on my eHarmony.
Imagine, Jesus, that's some bullshit. Steve, you are too much too. It's funny. I can't. Yeah, they dead ass did thought she was a serial killer. They're like, Eileen Wernos, no thank you. The fuck?
The only match we found for you is Unirock. We are very, I would request them to pay me.
Word. Now you owe me some money for that bullshit.
Exactly. Well, apparently, even
thank you, Jean.
matchable
I love you,
with
Jean.
the Unirocks of the world. Apparently, either. So,
that's true.
They're all lying. They're like, yeah, we want to go on a romantic. We want to have a picnic on the beach. No,
right?
I don't. It's hot. It's
I know.
sticky,
How about
there's
people
bugs.
that be like, do you like to row boats? No. You know how exhausting that shit is? Hell to the fucking no. The fuck? That shit is
But all
no
that
fun.
shit is apparently that stuff is very romantic, and I'm not romantic. It says eHarmony. They're like, fuck
I
you,
know
bitch.
that's true. You're not a romantic at heart. But Jean Watson, of course, thank you. I love you, Jean. Thank you so much. You're too kind. But that's funny,
So
JJ.
sweet.
I think you are a romantic. You're just not a liar. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Oh yeah. Like I love doing surprise things for my husband, and I love going out to a French restaurant and another Italian restaurant that we have, and we have such a good time, just the both of us, and it is romantic in that way. We have our things that we like to do together, but it isn't walking on the beach in 100-degree weather. I don't care. At sunset, it's like 99 instead of 100 degrees. No.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, it's hot over there. That's why, too. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to be outside in the damn woods with no working
No,
toilet.
thank you.
No.
JJ, did
Don't
you
wanna
see what
live
the
like that.
artsy nurse said? She
What'd
said,
she
if
say?
you want the classic dating experience without the hassle, do the latter. Tonight, set $100 bill on fire. Then in the morning, feel guilty and take 3 showers. There you go. There you go. There you go.
My God. Maybe I should have wrote that on my eHarmony profile.
Right? You should have. They would have found you somebody. Love you too, Gene. You guys are too funny.
I'm telling you, that's one of my craziest stories because I could not believe it. I could not believe.
I can't believe that either. That's pretty crazy, JayJay.
I'm ready to get back out in the dating world, and this eHarmony crushed my dreams.
That would have scarred you, right? Weren't you scarred? Like, okay, I'm not dating anybody. That's it. I give up. I give up.
No, I mean, I wasn't scarred because I knew plenty of people, and my husband now, I had met him, you know, through that really weird way of the other people being panty sniffers and me thinking that he was a panty sniffer too.
Oh my God, no way.
Yes,
and he thought I was a sex trafficker gonna take JayJay.
Yeah, when we met in New York, my husband would not let me go alone down to the lobby to meet Cindy until he met Cindy because he thought that she was going to be a sex trafficker.
Yep. Yep, he really did. He was like, nope, I need to meet her. She could sex traffic you. I still could though. I still could.
That's what I said. I'm like, I'm still walking away with her, and we still went off on our own and had fun in the city.
I know. Hi, Adam Harris. How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, Adam.
I definitely could.
Yes, Kirsten. My sister had a party, and it was the first night I met my husband. And she had a few days prior. I think it was a few days prior. I don't remember the exact proximity, but the time frame. But she had a few people over that were putting tile on the floor, redoing her floor. And she came home from one of her classes, which isn't far from her house. So she was in college. Went back to her house and caught the tile men in the panty drawer. In her panty drawer, like holding them off and being
no.
Yes. So when I met my husband and I said that I like pretzels at a party at my sister's house and the pretzels had ran out, he went into the kitchen and I went back into the house because it was an outside party. It was at night. It was and it was kind of like a luau, but in the winter because that's the only time Floridians actually want to go outside unless it's on the boat.
Right.
So
because it's not as hot, right?
Yes. So he said to me, well, I walked in and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Because I did not know him, right? My husband, I didn't know him. I had never met him. And he's going through my sister's kitchen cabinets. I'm like, are you a fucking panty sniffer too?
Oh my God, no way, JayJay.
Yes, I was so mad.
Pobrecito. Oh my God.
I was so mad because my sister just kicked out a whole tile crew, which was like 3 men. It wasn't a lot of men, but 3 men in her fucking panty drawer, right? So I see this guy going through her cabinets then, and he turns around and he's like, oh, sorry, I just heard you say that you wanted some more pretzels, so I was looking for them for you. I'm like, oh, now I feel like an asshole. Okay.
Oh my God.
Cursed you
that
out.
was his first impression of you.
Yeah,
but listen, he must have liked that shit because he was like, okay, I'm marrying her. She's a keeper.
I don't know.
Oh my God. That just makes him even sweeter. See? Her husband is such a sweet, kind guy. He really is.
Yeah,
he's a good dude. That makes me sad. She was like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, getting you some pretzels.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know. Oh, don't worry. He got me back many, many times over through the years. He fucks with me often, so.
Yes, he was like, she's spicy. I like me some spicy Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, and we were friends for a couple years before we even went on a date. He didn't even know my kids. I wouldn't let him meet my kids because I had a thing of I didn't want my kids growing up remembering mommy had this boyfriend, that boyfriend, this boyfriend. No, he wasn't allowed.
Right. And they were young. You know?
Yeah, they were little. They were babies,
Yeah. That's a good thing. That's awesome though. But again, we thank you guys for being here. We always thank you guys for being here, especially on Father's Day. You know, again, we appreciate you guys so much. And my new subscribers, thank you. I know some of them stayed in the bushes, but I appreciate you guys. I really do. You guys make my day. You guys really do. And JayJay, I can't thank you enough for what a good friend you are to me. For real. You are a true friend, like for life. You get me
Absolutely.
through the worst, and I thank you for that, for real.
Oh
I
yeah,
thank you for
we're
that.
here for each other, and then we get to have these fun streams where we talk about what's supposed to be one topic that turns into
It goes
200,
all over the
and
world.
yeah, and then we end up talking about no eHarmony allowed and panty sniffers. So I
I'm
mean, you never
telling
know where
you,
it's gonna
I'm
go.
telling
You
you.
never know.
You never know where it's gonna go. That's why all these lives, my old channels, trigger warning. Listen, X-rated, no kids allowed. It's always that kind of thing here. But thank you. I love you
Thank
guys
you.
too. I love you guys being here. You guys mean everything to us. Seriously. You know, we
Puerto
wouldn't be
Rican,
here
goodbye.
without you guys. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Seriously. So thank you guys so much, and we will be back on Tuesday. We're gonna have
Yes.
some fun with makeup, and JayJay is gonna teach us ways to better save money, you know, smart ways, because you guys
Like
know I
little
suck.
ways, yeah, little ways, and it's more or less for like preparing for because they're saying we're already in a recession or whatever, and this is not like a hit the alarm, oh my god, panic, like you know, be like one of those prepper people or whatever they are. No, we're not like that. I'm
Right.
just talking
No.
about ways
No
that you
doomsday
can like
here, right?
yeah, no, ways that you could save money like on groceries and different little
Yes.
things that you can do.
Yes.
And we've been talking about wanting to do that stream, and then stuff pops off and then we don't get to it.
Yeah,
But
yes.
I do think it's an important one because it's
Yeah.
just little ways.
Yes.
And it could be a help to everybody because like
Yeah.
whoever thought that, you know, COVID was going to be a thing, you know, none
Yes.
of us. So
No, none of us. And if
yeah.
you guys have any, you know, ways that you save money, or, you know, any hacks, life hacks, you know, please, I would love to hear it. Hello, I need help. The grifter extraordinaire over here. You know, I live in a cardboard box, according to some of these motherfuckers. I don't, but you know, whatever. I'm good. But you know, I would like to learn how to budget money better, how
Yeah.
to shop more productively. So I think that'll
Little
be a
ways,
great
just
one.
little ways,
Yes,
you know,
little ways.
and most
Yes.
of them, everybody, is think of ways that you save, like groceries, that kind of thing, because that's what we're talking about, like
Yes.
having a little stockpile, like
Yes.
you know, easy things that can be managed and done when you don't have hardly any budget at all. There are
Yes.
things that you can do. So
Yes.
we're
And
going to talk about
Alex said he's mad at my whole chat. Nobody said Happy Father's Day to him. Yada yada yada.
Happy Father's Day, Alex.
Thank you, Jay. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you.
He's a big baby. He was like, "Oh, I'm mad at everybody." I'm like, "What the hell, boy? Guilting all my friends." Oh, she said hello. That's right. Kirsten did say hello. That's true.
She did. Yep.
Yes, I know.
This
I
has
hate
been-
shopping. I hate shopping, so I'm good. They say Happy Father's Day.
Thank
Oh,
you.
they're so sweet. Thank you, guys. They said we love Alex. Happy Father's Day. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. For anybody who's lost their dad, my heart is with you. For anybody that today is hard, you know, you lost anybody, my heart is with you. And just try to enjoy the rest of the day. Any moms that are single moms that had to do both jobs, I salute you, and happy Father's Day to you as well. You know, we love you guys, and we thank you for being here, and we will see you guys on Thursday. As always, te quiero, te adoro, all that. Hasta luego, nos vemos el martes, okay? See you Tuesday. Seriously, guys, I can't thank you guys enough. I am eternally grateful for the love that you guys show us, and it means a lot. Seriously.
Yes.
And
The end
Jay-
of the Puerto Rican goodbye.
Yes. And JayJay, I love you, manita. I love you
too.
guys. Te veo. Bye, guys. Bye. Love you guys.
Bye.
See you Tuesday. I was gonna say Thursday. Jesus. Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Love you guys. Bye.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the
and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do